Hi, I'm here with Ryan Edwards of Sparky's Widgets, and today he's showing off water quality meter PCBs. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so I create interfaces to interface common commercial probes, such as this cheap $9 eBay pH probe. So if somebody wanted to do cheese making, wine making, home brewing, hydroponics, or even pharmaceutical companies and stuff like that, where anything that pH or water quality is important, I'll create an interface around that. So how a pH probe works is it's got a special glass in here, and when they manufacture this glass, they inject impurities into this glass. And this is what determines an ion selectivity of a probe. And then to detect pH, we're actually reading sodium ions out of the water. In order to get that back to a hydrogen ion concentration, they fill this with hydrochloric acid. So you get a weird relationship between free radical sodium ions in the water and hydrogen ions. And then when the sodium comes in here, it bonds with the salt, or with the chloride, creates table salt, and then kicks off a hydrogen ion, and you get a small electrical potential out of that. So almost every ion selective electrode works in this way. So what we do is we build front-end analog interfaces that spit out a digital signal over I2C in a cheap method that'll do it cheaply and effectively and in an open manner, so that people can learn both how the probes work, how the hardware works, and to get water quality out of their projects.
Oh, well, that's great. How long have you been working on this?
I've been working on this for about 7 or 8 years now, and it's been kind of a labor of love, and lots of failing and a lot of iterations on this. So
now, are you at market with these boards right now?
Yes, I am in market with these boards. I've actually sold over 500 of these mini pH units, and all hand built, and it's kind of in the valley of despair with that, but I enjoy doing it at the same time. So I have a new one coming out, which is an ion selective interface, and this will allow you to interface a dissolved oxygen probe or a pH probe or even an ammonia or a nitrate probe, all from the same piece of hardware. And it's also galvanically isolated with a single supply, so you don't have to add power to the secondary side. Okay. You just plug this into your I2C port, and it takes care of all the isolation and everything after that.
What are some of the applications that you can see these probes being used for on a hobby level?
On a hobby level, the most common application is probably hydroponics or aquaponics. Right. There's also winemakers, cheese makers, bread bakers, and people that may just want to test their pool quality without using litmus paper and stuff like that. Yeah.
And if people want to learn more about this, where can they go?
They can go to my website, which is sparkyswidgets.com, and I also have a YouTube channel where I also teach how to do this SMT soldering and reflowing. I also teach about Arduino, like what digital write does, sure. How to quickly convert hexadecimal to binary, stuff like that. So on my YouTube channel, Sparky's Widgets, on my website, sparkyswidgets.com, and I'm also on Twitter as Sparky's Widgets.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for showing this to us today.
Yeah, thank you very much.